Hey, everybody.
Afternoon, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. So, last episode, we finally got there with Philip, at least.
Yeah, Philip is at his breaking point, and I think the fact that his son got sent away after being so close to him, they're in D.C.
Yeah.
I think that comes out, and I think that's where Philip's done. You know, I think that
Big time.
the all disillusionment, right, over how much his how important his job
killing.
is, and
Yeah.
how much his country cares about him is kind of. I mean, I think if it was an American Spy, the same thing would have happened and the same consequences, you know. But yeah, I don't think that's going to sit with him.
Yeah, and I like that Elizabeth is, or Philip to Elizabeth was like, "Hey, it's not just me,
Both
it's
of us,
both of us. We gotta stop."
better people, or we just have to admit we're not.
Yeah, and we've been begging for that.
Yeah.
For a long time because last season they're pretty brutal. This season, pretty brutal.
Yeah, we've finally gotten to the point where we might start seeing a turnaround.
Yeah.
You know, because they're like, oh, we want to do good things and help the world, but you're doing nothing but horrible things.
Yeah.
And you can rationalize it all you want, but this Machiavellian stuff is really hard to stomach.
Yeah.
And finally, it's like, we're just not going to do it anymore. Seems like a better turn, at least a little bit in the right direction.
Yeah, and I wonder if Stan's chick is actually a spy too.
I'm curious about that as well.
That might be the case, actually.
I would kind of like to see how that plays out, especially if Phil or Elizabeth are the ones who figured out what they do. If anything,
it'll keep them in the game,
right?
Yeah.
All right, we do want to go ahead and get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being back with us. I'd like to give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surigunda Horapu, Weird Magic, Torgir Lingstad, Emily, and Derek Peterson. Thank you so much, guys. Very glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so to stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Americans, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you want to watch the YouTube bets, keep going. You can do it on our Patreon page. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes.
They're using strains of wheat from all over the world, and no one knows more about Soviet wheat than Morozov.
And Stobart just wants to end world hunger.
Yeah.
The laboratory worker has Philip taking it.
Oh, great.
He knows, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Not great, Bob.
One of my favorite moments of that show.
Yeah.
If they've come up with some kind of super wheat, think what getting our hands on it could mean to us.
Oh, come on.
No more buying grain from the West. We could make it right.
Go steal it? That's your plan?
In that greenhouse, everything was dying except right in the middle. There was this strong, healthy wheat.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing has changed. I'll get it taken care of. You two stay with Stobart and Kemp.
So we're not done.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah. We heard that sigh.
It's part of the job, I know. But now, is something wrong with me?
You're starting to feel? Is that a problem?
Yeah. I have these feelings and I don't like it.
I'm starting to feel bad for bad things.
And there is nothing wrong with you. Ever.
Well, that's not true, is it?
That has not been true. She poisoned an old lady to death in a warehouse.
They did do that. Yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm just tired. And old.
That had to be hard for him, too, to ship the guy's son back to the Soviet Union when he came so close to meeting his dad for the first time.
He was down to let him.
Yeah.
Granny's like, nope, not happening. And it's also interesting that we still see Granny from time
I
to
kept
time.
thinking that she was going to meet her end at some point, and she has not.
Proving us wrong.
Resilient.
I'm not really interested in the travel agency business, Dad.
Not interested in the travel business.
He was
It bought a pretty nice house.
Yeah, it did.
Gabriel asked me how you took the news about the guy in the lab. Are you fine?
Starts breaking down.
Yeah.
I'm falling apart right now.
They know you. They're gonna need to know.
I'll do my job. I've always done it.
Yeah.
He gave me something else for when I get back from Topeka. Should be short. Some files from a psychiatrist.
For who?
Yeah. Run back to Russia.
Yeah, this poor
Holy
guy.
cow. Spent all his money getting there.
Yeah.
He might be in more danger going back, honestly.
I mean, it's Philip's son. I would doubt it. I guess Philip doesn't know about it. But
Yeah.
it'd be hard to off a hero's son.
Sure.
Talking to you is not safe.
You're not being watched.
You know it for sure? How?
That's their job. Yeah.
He's home. They met him at the airport.
And
They're going to give him his old job back.
Okay, so he's taken care of.
he'll be fine.
The look on his face when he left.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Is Philip troubled now?
Well, I don't think he's particularly happy.
Has he ever been?
He's doing a lot for you.
I've never lied to them before.
She has all the time.
You did the right thing.
Remember when Elizabeth in season 1 said that she was going to get her someday?
Yeah.
I hope that still
I
happens.
think it's going to happen. Who knows?
right.
I want it to be like a Tai Chi showdown or something. Granny knows Kung Fu.
She beat her up once.
She did. Oh, yeah, that was brutal.
She wailed on her. Cool shot.
That's an awesome shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, who shot this?
I know.
Do you think he's actually there? I think that was CG. It's green screen. I don't know.
Hard to say. It was a good green screen if it was.
Yeah.
О, что там?
Oh, they said they'd talk to him again.
Yeah, they did. Surprise.
Скучная у тебя квартира.
Фу, берите, что вам надо.
Oh, he is so
Wow.
busted.
You're screwed.
Мы возьмем. Только не для себя.
Yeah, it's evidence.
Пойди разберись. Привозят-то всегда разное. Ну, качество разное, количество. Приходится выкручиваться.
Yeah, he's taking bribes.
Тех, кто вам доплачивает.
Если я скажу, мне конец.
If you don't answer, you're going to prison.
Yeah.
But our rich, creamy foundation will seal in moisture and keep your skin silky smooth and sassy.
Sassy.
Thank you, but like I said,
I understand. I could come back another time and host an in-home beauty demonstration.
Oh, no.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, but no.
No problem, of course. Call me if you change your mind.
She used to do that for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
She was destroying a marriage.
You want this?
Oh, no thanks.
That's why you never answer the door if you're not expecting somebody. It's only somebody selling something.
You weren't that nice to her.
Well, we weren't going to buy anything. Being nice would just be a waste of her time.
They're going to hit you with a sales pitch, so you got to be like, nah.
I've been hit with really pushy sales. Walk through a major city sometime when people are trying to get you to give money for something.
Yeah. Luckily, I have a dog.
Do you have a minute to talk about Greenpeace?
Most of the time, they stay off the porch because my dog barks.
You're right.
My dog's the sweetest dog ever. She'll never bite anybody, but she's surprised,
Yeah.
and they hightail it out of it.
Like, I don't think they're coming for you, man.
Yeah.
I think Stan ended it.
Do you think that's going to like make him paranoid, or
I don't know
who knows?
what he's going to do.
Tuan, that's what it is.
I'm going home.
Oh, okay.
He's out. Yeah, he's done.
Or did something happen?
No. It's just time.
He's old.
If it's me, I know I've been hard to deal with.
No, it's not you.
Is it because we were bad?
But Philip, as long as you're here, the center is going to continue to be concerned about you. Once they start worrying about somebody, they never stop.
Or is this him trying to convince me to go with him?
I think he's
Get out.
Yeah,
Get out.
he's going to get the marks on it.
Yeah. That's satisfying.
I like that fountain a lot.
Yeah. I'll put that in my living room.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say.
Whatever you feel like.
Okay. I got mugged.
Well, let's do here.
I was in a parking lot at night.
And I got it, man.
I guess I just want to feel like I did before.
Like nothing happened.
Hey, something big happened.
She's been through a lot of trauma.
Yeah. Caused a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Best thing to do is just keep going. Keep it to yourself. It doesn't work so well.
Whose file are they stealing out of there?
I didn't catch who it was.
How was your appointment?
He's got file cabinets in his office with basic locks.
Piece of cake, huh?
I can't believe he's leaving.
Do you know something about this that I don't?
No.
There were these men in Tobolsk who didn't like us. Me and my brother.
Those faces.
The kids who used to beat you up, were they their children?
I don't know, maybe some of them. Why? It shouldn't bother me. I barely remember it.
You go through a lot. Lots gonna come back out.
If you want to know anything about your past, who knows what's in our personnel files? He would have read it all.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
My mom said stuffed peppers. I was like, yuck. But then I found out it was basically a cheeseburger inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bumped up to an honors class or something?
Yeah, my parents still can't even believe it. When the school called, they were like, oh, wow, Henry screwed up again.
I mean, yeah.
You were always a brainiac, Henry. Just nobody could tell because you never did any work. You know, Paige hasn't been around that much lately either. You have any idea what's going on with her and Matthew?
No, I don't really talk to her about that kind of stuff.
You still have that hot science teacher?
Yeah, but I moved on from her.
Another teacher?
No, some girl in my class. Chris.
So Chris
is a girl.
Your parents know about her?
Nothing to know. Yet.
I love Stan and Henry.
I do too.
They're my favorite characters in the show.
It's great to see them together.
I just love Stan's role in the kids' lives. You know,
Right.
He's very much a father to them as well, a father figure.
Was he a logger?
He was a guard.
A guard?
Yes.
What kind of camp was it?
It's a prison camp. Yeah.
So the things he was bringing home was probably from prison,
Yeah.
prisoners.
I didn't think it was my place to tell you.
Did he ever kill anyone? People who were trying to escape?
Probably.
Who knows what your father did? He had his job.
They didn't pay him very well, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, really, clearly.
They're eating like rocks for bread.
Yeah.
He was nobody. We were all nobodies.
Really interesting scene.
Yeah. Kind of surprised he's going to leave and not tell him about his son-in-law. I mean, I guess it would just be a big problem if he did.
On his way out. By the way,
Yeah. Just drop this hand grenade and go.
yeah. I'm glad she's still feeling bad
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, they're both really on a journey, aren't
It was crappy.
they? Yeah. Oh, new family lives there.
Wow. Wonder whose idea it was to move.
Or if they're even still married.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Came clean. That would weigh on anybody's conscience.
For
I'm sure.
sure.
Came clean and said,
Yeah.
yeah, she's dead.
You busy?
Not really.
They assign you that for social studies?
Pastor Tim gave it to me.
Yeah.
That guy.
I actually agree with a lot of what he says, except he doesn't like religion so much.
Oh, is that the Communist Manifesto
Yeah.
that you got? Yeah.
Parts.
I know that nothing in my life made me feel as good as getting baptized.
Or is it Lenin?
I thought it was Marx.
Marx? Okay, yeah. Marx.
My whole country came out of those ideas.
Is everybody equal?
No. Not at all. No. That was the idea, but no.
Yeah. We see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, he is not there.
Having a rough time.
I don't know anything. My own parents, I don't know anything about them at all.
Well, how do you think your kids are going to feel?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'd love to play Peter Gabriel in this
Yeah.
now. This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is just eating him up, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of amazing they actually shot this in Russia, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Tapes too.
He should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think completely still holding on to it. I would have dropped that immediately.
Right.
Like,
But I'm hoping he's getting the sense that he's free of all of it.
That's kind of what I think they're indicating there.
Right.
Where are they?
Yeah, what are they doing with her here?
A lot of interesting choices this season in
Yeah.
terms of like the way they draw out time, you know, what the camera shows us.
Is she meeting Gabriel? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
that's really sweet, actually.
It is. I've helped your parent feed monsters for
Yeah,
years.
it's nice.
But it is nice to get to meet her finally. Paige, so you might as well.
Yeah, and for all of his faults and everybody's faults, Gabriel has definitely been in their corner from square one.
He does. He's very supportive. I mean, we've seen a lot of Gabriel, and I'm going to miss him whenever he leaves, you know what I mean? Because I feel like he has brought a real presence to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
He showed up in season 2, right?
Yeah, he's been around ever since Granny left. Yeah, in season 2.
So I wonder if they're going to get Granny back then.
For sure. We've had her hang around. I think that she's going to be back as our handler. And I think that she's going to be one of the casualties in the final season. I really do.
I wonder if the reason they got Franklin Jill in the first place is because she was busy or something, you know?
Maybe, because she was barely in it.
Yeah.
But regardless, getting him in allows the stall of whatever you're going to do to her later.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
She was a presence that Philip and Elizabeth never liked. Haven't liked since she even left.
She did come in clutch in the first season.
At the end of the first season, she certainly did. But they still weren't into her.
That episode, they whooped the crap out of her.
Right.
Insane stuff, man. Yeah, there's still not a lot of indication as to where we're going.
Right.
This season because the big subplot is the grain.
Right.
We know what it is.
But they're taking their time on it.
Really taking their time. This has been like, when I say it's been a slower season, I mean like literally slow. Like they're taking their time on the storylines. They're dragging it out.
There's not nearly
letting it play out.
There's not nearly as much action or like super intense moments as there have been in previous seasons.
Have we gotten an action sequence besides the time they broke that guy's neck?
That is the closest thing, I feel like.
I can't remember if there has been one. So I mean, it is interesting. It feels
it's a different dynamic. It's not bad. It's just a different dynamic.
Not bad at all. It just feels like they're building towards something.
For sure.
Right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I wonder if they're going to have a huge cliffhanger or something like that at the end of the season. Then that's going to lead into season 6.
Yeah, because season 6 is shorter. The last season is shorter.
That's what we saw. Yeah.
So I don't know, but they're building to something.
I'm into it.
I am too. We'll catch you next one, guys.
See ya.